Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here to bring you a wig review in partnership with Uniwigs. This is Barbara. Barbara is a blend. It is a heat-friendly synthetic human hair blend. If you guys know anything about me, I think you know that I love blends. I think that they're the combination of the best of both worlds, synthetic and human hair. They are, the hair feels like hair. It does not feel like synthetic. The price point is higher than synthetic, but lower than human hair, and you can style it. I just love blends. And Uniwig has Barbara. If you want to know more about this one, then stick around. You know, I actually don't know if Uniwigs has other blends. I really only know about Barbara right now, but I will tell you all about this one, and I'm a real fan. You guys, I have to tell you, I shared this on Instagram. I did the unboxing, and I often wait to share the unboxings until I've put the review out. That way, I can tell everyone in the description of the video on Instagram that if they like what they see in this short unboxing, they can go find my review on YouTube. But I put this on my head and I could not wait to share it. This wig is adorable. Let's take a look at it from all sides. Ooh, you know what? I think I have it tucked. Let me untuck it. There we go. Sometimes I tuck without even thinking. All right, let's take a look. I mean, you guys, if you like short hair, a little bit of length, some fun layers, there is nothing better than a cut like this. This is gorgeous. Now, I do timestamp everything in the description, so if you're only here to see something specific, please check out those timestamps so that I don't waste your time on things you don't care about. All right, let's talk about Barbara. Like I said, it's a blend of 70% I'm sorry, let me think about this. Yes, 70% heat-friendly synthetic, 30% human hair. And it does not feel at all like synthetic. It does not move at all like synthetic, just like human hair. Now, when you get this out of the box, there is lace that you need to cut. I have a video showing you that so that you can see what you can expect. I did not cut the lace on video. If you've never cut lace on a wig before, I have a video that will show you how to do it. I do it 2 different ways depending on the wig. This wig, the cap is a lot like a synthetic wig cap, and therefore the lace is a little bit thicker and stiffer than the really soft lace you get on human hair or super budget friendly wigs. And so this one I cut with a pinking shears, and you will see that. You see that scalloped edge? That's how I cut the lace on synthetic wigs that have that thicker lace material. Typically, they come pre-cut. You don't typically have to cut them, but I sometimes do if you can see the lace, if it's just not matching or blending into my skin tone, and then I would cut them, or if they're just too long for me. This one actually doesn't blend great in with my skin tone. When I do this, you can kind of see that lace right there. It's a very pale lace, and I happen to have a tan since our pool is now open and I was outside. I do wear sunscreen, but I get tan anyway. And so what I would do is just take some of my face powder and I would dab it on that lace. If you struggle with lace not blending, if it's a little too dark for you, use the lighter powder. If it's a little too light for you, use the darker powder. So that's what I would do to hide that. I have not done that because I wanted to be able to show it to you. It also has a full monotop, so you can part this anywhere you want. Now it comes, at least mine, I'm assuming they will all come this way, with a left going over to the right part. If you want to change it to a right going over to the left part, which you can absolutely do, but it's going to be stubborn, and so you'll want to take heat to it. I would just take a hot comb or a hot airbrush or a hair dryer and a comb or a brush, and I would work on these to train them to go the other way. Sometimes you have to be persistent because the knots get stubborn. So when a wig is made that has a full monotop like this one, I'll show it to you right now, Every one of those hairs is sewn in, or I'm sorry, it's tied in individually by someone. And as you know, a knot can kind of get stuck in place, and sometimes you just have to sort of coax it. You have to work with it. You have to keep brushing it the direction you want it to go to get the knot to change direction. We've got soft ear tabs with metal stays, extended nape, hook adjusters, and the rest is closed wefted. I really like closed wefted wigs because then you don't have to deal with the hair poking through the wrong way on the cap, which I find to be a bit of a pain. And so I really like closed wefted wigs. Now let me tell you something. On the website, it says that this is it's kind of more of an average petite size. It says, I think it said it fits 21¼ to 21¾ inch circumference. I have a 22-inch circumference. This fits me fine. It is not tight on me. It is very, very comfortable. I am having no issues at all with the circumference on this. It has a little bit of stretch, not a ton, but it's not tight on me. So if you have a 22-inch circumference, what may impact its fit on you is your over-the-top measurements. I have very petite over the top of my head measurements, and you can find all my measurements in the description below. So if your measurements are similar, I think this is going to fit you. If they're a little bit bigger, if you're really close, I think this is going to fit you. I think they should change that description because someone with a 22-inch circumference is not going to want to purchase this. But it fits me, so I don't know what to say. I just wanted to point that out. Now, the density of this piece, I would consider this a moderate density. It's not a super light density piece. It's not super heavy. And as far as permatease goes, it doesn't have any. So I'm feeling in here. I don't feel any permatease at all. But there is a little bit of volume, and that I think comes from their creative way of maybe tying in the fibers and the fact that it is a moderate density piece. I love that it stays out of my eyes. You can see it's got a little cowlick in the front that really makes this easy to wear. It doesn't hang in my face. It sweeps to the side great. It tucks beautifully. I have a stray fiber here. When that happens, I just pull it out instead of messing with it. If I can grab it, and I just get rid of it. I love the way it tucks. I love the fact that there's a little bit of length in the front, and with this lace front, if you wanted to pull some of this up and maybe put it in a clip or even just a little kind of top knot ponytail, you absolutely can, and it will look great that way. If you want to add a little curl to it, you absolutely can do that because it has the heat-friendly fibers with the human hair. I just think there's a lot of fun styling that you might be able to do with this one. But it's also very professional. So if you want hair that's going to look great at work, at church, at an event, someplace where you don't really want to be super casual, this couldn't be more perfect for that. And for my bang lovers who want to cut a bang in every wig that they get, you can absolutely cut a bang into this one. Because I have this cowlick, it doesn't want to lay perfectly flat or straight in the front. Just take some heat to it. A hot comb, a hot airbrush, a hair dryer, and a tool of some sort, and you should be able to get that to lay flat just fine. But I know I always get that question, can I cut bangs? Yes, you can cut bangs. All right, everyone, let's talk about color. This is considered an ashy caramel color. It's also called a highlighted brown, so I think those are interchangeable. On the description it says highlighted brown, underneath it says ashy caramel. I think it's kind of a caramely highlighted brown. It is neutral in color. Let me take it off, we can talk about it. And it is the only color that Barbara comes in currently. So we've got this very neutral light brown, and then we've got these ashy blonde highlights. There's also some caramely highlights in here, but look at that right there. That's a great example of the blonde highlights. They are an ashy blonde highlight. Now, obviously, yours might not have a big thick one in the back like that, or it might. Color can vary a little bit. I have noticed that they've taken some of those highlights and brought them up around the face as more kind of money pieces in the front. I love that. That is my favorite kind of highlighting scheme. It's consistent color all the way up, so it's not rooted at all. It's just this beautiful, neutral light brown. And then you've got your ashy highlights. It looks like a professionally done hairstyle. You went to a stylist who is good at cutting and good at coloring, and they gave you just this beautiful layered bob and gave you beautiful color. Let's get outside so you can see this color outside. Thank you to Uniwigs for sending me Barbara. I'm thrilled to share this with everybody and give them the lowdown on this cute style in case somebody's looking for a style just like it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's get outside. Right, friends, here we are outside. So you can see this color. It's quite windy, so you're also going to be able to see how it blows in the wind. It's just beautiful, really pretty hair. I just want to play with it constantly. Let me put my remote in my other hand. Just for those of us who have not had a lot of hair all our lives, it's fun when you get a wig that's just like hair, like all the way fully like hair. All right, I hope that helped. Let me know if you guys have any questions. All right, let's unbox this one so that you can see what Dorothy looked like out of the box, which I'll tell you right off the bat was really good. No box hair issues with this one. I think she looked just fantastic. Now there you can see the lace is uncut. So you do have to cut it. You'll be able to see it again when it's on my head. So if you've never done that before, you can go check out my video, which will be linked in the description. There you go. See how good she looks? Such an easy one. Shake and go all the way. All I can say is great job, Uniwigs. Thanks for watching.